51-7. Tough to pinpoint any of the tough parts of a win like that. There was a lot of good to take away from Saturday. What did you like most?
The way the defense was running to the football. I mean, just how many winged helmets were getting into the frame. I mean, somebody running up through our defensive line. I mean, there's hats coming from everywhere. Makari Page, Mike Barrett, Junior Colson. I mean, you got to have your head on a swivel. I would think, and the speed. Mike Sanders still was all over the field. I call it 8 sacks. Stat sheet says 7 sacks, but it was really 8 with Mike Morse's sack, forced fumble, and then scoop and score by DJ Turner. Look at our opening game last year. We had 1 sack. Aiden Hutchinson had 1 sack against Western Michigan, and so I was really happy with the way our defense was running and flying to the ball and putting pressure on the quarterback, et cetera.
I saw David Ajabo on your sideline.
Yeah.
We'll see Aiden Hutchinson, starting for the Lions week 1, as you predicted, a top pick in this draft. You lose those 2 guys, but Mike Morris said after the game, people continue to count out the defensive line over the years and the defensive front, but he thinks this line might be the most loaded you guys have had in a while. How deep is this defensive line and this pass rushing presence with talent right now?
It's pretty deep. Mike Morris, Taylor Upshaw, Braden McGregor had his best game as a Michigan Wolverine. Jalen Harrell has had a lot of good games, and this was one of his best this past week. Yabi Anoma, 1 play, 1 sack.
Instant impact, yeah.
And it gives TJ Guy, there's just quite a few on the edge. That's just talking about the edge guys. And you look inside to Chris Jenkins and Mozzie Smith and George Rooks and Rayshon Benny and Mason Graham. Kenneth Grant played a lot of good football. So it's they got the license and the ability to make a big impact.
The spotlight's so big at Michigan, 51-7, the win, you walk away from it, and yet it's the quarterback talk that continues to dominate so much of what comes out of here. That's kind of the nature of where we are when you play 3 non-conference opponents. What did you make of Cade's performance? What are you looking forward to see out of JJ that will help you determine who gets this job?
Well, again, they're both, as we said, that we feel like they're both starting quarterbacks. I thought Cade had a very good game. JJ was really good when he got in there, and I think I referred to it as electric after the game, and I still feel that way. We love them both. Cade's a perfectionist. There's 2 throws he would have liked to have back. 2 incompletions that just narrowly missed. But that's the kind of competitor and perfectionist he is. So just keep going, keep playing their game. Really, that's what I want to see. I want to see each guy play their game in their style, and it's up to us coaches to put them in the best position to help our team.
This will be new for JJ. He hasn't started here for you guys.
That's right.
Last time he started was in high school. Yeah. Will there be anything you'll talk with him about handling himself differently this week, going against Hawaii?
Just exactly the way he was last week was, couldn't be better. I really felt like, my interactions with him on the sideline and then just watching him play, he was calm, cool, collected. It just really looked like things were slowing down, the game slowing down. You hear a lot of the great players, talk about how it slows down, and you could see it. You really could, just could feel that. And so just keep doing you, Cade. Same thing. Keep doing Cade. We love both guys.
The way JJ smiles, he just seems like the happiest dude ever. What is a bad day like for JJ McCarthy? Does that smile ever break?
I haven't seen it. He's like a kid in a candy store. Is that him sitting over there right now?
I think
that's how I describe him.
Yeah.
He's like a kid in a candy store.
What's the challenge with Hawaii coming across the country and playing against you guys this week? A team that'll be hungry, the late start, but maybe more in their times than what they're used to. What's the biggest challenge facing that team this week?
It's so many things. We had a good, solid, game. I thought we really executed in game 1, and now you want to see that. You want to see that be better each week, better and better and better and better. That's what we're striving for, and it's got to be. You take no team for granted. You respect all opponents, and we also understand that teams like Ohio, teams like Georgia, teams like Alabama, Notre Dame saw a lot of good football over the weekend, and we got to make sure that we're improving ourselves.
Rock on, keep going.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks for the time.
Appreciate it.